Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with Empire Fight Store, our Kings. Adam, wow, boxing this week has just been mental. And I just want to talk about what's happened in the last sort of few hours. We found out Daniel Dubois had been taken ill. We were all in a bit of no man's land. I think Joseph Parker was as well, from the reaction I got from him. Nobody knew that meant he was off. It was temporary. But we find out Martin Bakole is stepping in. Now, I've seen a lot of replacement fights over the years. We've seen one tonight in Josh Padley who's coming up. But to take on another world level, the boogeyman of the heavyweight division in many people's eyes, just give me your reaction.
It's absolutely sensational. You never know in boxing, and what Turki Al-Sheikh has done here in Saudi Arabia is it's a whole new landscape. It's a whole new level, and this was the greatest fight card I've ever seen. Then we have Floyd Schofield pulling out. You think, what happens there? Josh Padley, dream opportunity. The electrician from Doncaster getting on the flight, but 2 pullouts in big fights in fight week. This close, I don't remember. And as a co-main event, everybody obviously looking forward to Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker. Daniel Dubois ill. We didn't know what was going to happen. We thought maybe it would wait until tomorrow. I saw Frank Warren. He seemed in a pretty jovial mood. But we have Ben Shalom up here on TalkSport, and he was saying if Daniel Dubois is off, get Martin Bakole in. Spencer Oliver was saying get Martin Bakole in. I think Martin Bakole has been the most avoided heavyweight. He did what he did against Jared Anderson. He has the final eliminator coming up. But you know what? I think Turkey thought, I've got to get something fantastic because the card from top to bottom is the best, and I have to replace Dubois with Bakole. And that is what he's done. Now, Martin, I've heard from Billy Nelson, Martin is sort of 60% fit. He's coming in from the Congo. He's got to come in, he's got to pass the medicals, the contract's got to be signed. But Ben Shalom says the fight's on, and it happened like that, with that speed. We had Ben up here in the TalkSport studio half an hour before, and he was crying out for Martin Bakole. We get him back, and it's all done. Unbelievable.
Just picking this back up, we were talking about what a victory would mean to either, Adam.
Yeah, and I think we've got to think of the 3 men here and the emotions that are going through all of their minds. Daniel Dubois must be broken. He was ready to defend his IBF heavyweight title, weeks and weeks of training, to fall ill, and what is it? You don't know. And Floyd Schofield, the same thing. So your hearts go out to them. Joe Parker, what's he thinking? What is Martin Bakole thinking? Bakole's thinking, gate crashed the party, but I'm not really fit. I've got to rely on my power. Joe Parker's thinking, I've trained for Daniel Dubois, and suddenly in comes probably the most dangerous heavyweight in the world who hasn't got a title, and it's a 12-round fight, and I've got to readjust. Andy Lee had to have had a say in it as well, but I think it's huge congratulations to Joseph Parker for keeping this the show's alive, the show's phenomenal, but to keep the main, attraction, the main heavyweight attraction going, and to accept the Martin Bakole fight at 48 hours notice. Hats off to Joe, hats off to Martin for taking it. And, health comes first, and our hearts go out to Daniel Dubois in this situation as well. But it's a dangerous fight for both of them, and I guess that's what His Excellency wants. He wants the best fighting the best, and the unpredictable and the unknown.
What a time for boxing, Adam. I appreciate you being on broadcast all day. Thank you for joining us, Boxing Social. We'll catch up after the fight, hopefully.
Always a pleasure.